welcome to Two Putts Podcast. I'm Jake Landry.
Nick Huff here.
And it's an exciting week because this is our video premiere week. So that's very exciting. Been a lot of tech troubleshooting, but dude, I'm pumped. So we're just gonna come in. We're standing on business, by the way, Nick. Like, it's getting to the point where it's like no soft takes this week, okay? Like for both, like let's just come. Let's come with it. And here's the number one, and it's controversial. Star Wars is overrated, like, at best. Like, you could say worse things about Star Wars than that it's overrated, Nick. Don't you think?
Dude, I mean, here's the thing. Like, Star Wars is... It's one of those shows where... Look, it's one of those movie series where I hate when people are like, oh, you haven't seen that movie? It's like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I don't mess with dudes with lightsabers battling out. It's just it almost has a cult following, which is where my issue is. Look, they're okay movies, but they're not something that you have to see before you die.
Well, here's what I'm going to say. First of all, just as an aside, it's becoming a little trendy to call things cults. And here's the thing. Unfortunately, a lot of it sounds true, but so it's starting to become like, is just living cultish? It's just getting by a culty thing? I don't know. It just feels like everyone's talking about things. But I'm with you. I agree. There is almost like and it's true with other things as well, but, oh, you haven't seen that one? Oh, well, you didn't remember that guy with that thing? Like, oh, you don't think this joke is funny? This meme about Star Wars? Like, it's a little overdone. And I'll tell you, as someone who's read a lot of fantasy and sci-fi, it's just not the best story out there. It just isn't.
Here's my hot take, dude, and Dune is better than Star Wars. Dude, I'll die on that hill.
I think there are people in the science fiction community who would absolutely stand with you on that. Actually, dude, and that's how I meant to start this week. Shout out to the Raisin Brand community coming out this week. Full support. I would say droves, Nick. I meant to look it up before the pod. I'm not sure what a drove is defined as, but droves. Okay? Droves of people.
Dude, and, I got to not shout out my butt crack community. Yeah. Maybe we're a minority in here, but no one reached out to me about that, so I ain't messing with any of y'all this week.
It does make me feel more inclined to protect you because you had such little support from that community. And also, like, shout out to the frequent non-listeners as well, because, like, that's what makes everything go around. But Nick, before we get into sports, there's one thing you said you wanted to talk about, which is the drop-off line at school. And I had a thing that happened yesterday that got me thinking about it. So I don't know if you have something in particular you want to say about that.
Not more generally speaking. So at the drop-off line, me and Jake go out and we're a unit out there. We are a well-oiled machine. No one's messing with us, dude. We open the doors for the kids. Dude, it's flawless. You throw someone out there, the chemistry's it's just not the same.
The chemistry score, it's not the same. It's not the same.
I'm just saying camera crews should come out and watch us at the drop-off line because it really is. It's like the 2014 Spurs, bro. Just fun to watch.
Well, here's what I'm going to say. So I've, been in the game for, probably close to 10 years at this point and have done drop off as my responsibility like since the beginning. Like, I always just liked that because it just sets a great tone for the day. You're seeing everyone, you're waving. You know me, dude, I'm super cheery and always I do the two-handed wave, those types of things. Even in the cold, dude, when it's like biting to take your fingers out of your pockets, I'm putting it out, putting it back in every car. It's just who I am. Okay. And here's the thing, and this is my thing that I wanted to bring up because it came to my head. I'm like, this is perfect for the pod. I'm very conscientious about safety, Nick. You know that. When I was a kindergarten teacher, you could ask my kids, like, what's my name? And they would say, Mr. Safety Landry. Dead ass. That's what that was. That was the thing. So getting fingers or other things, but getting fingers closed in a car door, aside from drop off for a second, for that to happen, unfortunately, there's someone who messed up and closed the door when it wasn't time. And that takes a level of vigilance. And dude, I was a kid who I know multiple times in my life, an adult or like a kid my age or a couple years older, didn't look. They didn't look, dude. And my fingers got closed in car doors. And like that also level of care is what makes our drop-off line. We're efficient, but it's a very safe environment. And those, it can be dangerous out there. Like seriously, it can be.
Yeah, yo, those parents, some of them are pulling up. Some of them are pulling up, rolling out. They're still driving when their kids get out.
When there's a holdup, people like to jump the line. And again, that's anywhere. So you have to have a strong presence. So it is a mixture of like, it's school, it's friendly, you're teachers, so you're not like traffic directors, but you have to have that. And everywhere I've gone, it's like this. You have to, if you don't have a strong authority and vibe, it can become a dangerous situation. So hats off to us on that one, dude. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Dude, just two elite dudes doing what they do best. Drop off.
So March Madness round 1 has passed, and it's a good time to jump on some bandwagons. So, Nick, why don't you take us on a little March Madness segment?
Dude, so here's what's nice about March Madness, and what makes it so different is it's one game. So it's not a 7-game series, and series are like you see in the NBA and baseball, and series are designed for the best team to win, because you can't fluke your way into 4 wins, 3 wins in a 5 to 7 game series. But in the NCAA tournament, you can. So what's really nice is these 13 seeds, these 12 seeds, these 14 seeds come in and, dude, they really believe they have a shot. They play loose, they play free, and they win. Here's the thing, though, all right? And like I gave a team to watch for the playoffs in the NBA, I'm going to give you a team to watch. And it's not as an exciting pick. It's the number 1 overall team in the country, UConn. And I hate to say it pains me. I hate UConn. But here's the thing: they play good basketball. They run their sets. They play hard on defense. They play for their coach. Their coach goes crazy. They're a fun basketball team to watch. They really are, and it pains me to say. I just shuddered.
I hate
you can't see it on video because I'm too blocked spinning around.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, if you haven't watched the video, Nick's computer, I guess, is from the Stone Age, so he's literally just 2 rotating blocks today. But we'll get him in eventually. I hate it. I hate the take. The task was to find.
I know.
The task that was given to you was to find a dog-like team that you could jump on, and you gave us the actual favorite for the tournament. I'm sorry, it's derelict
that was
of
not
duty.
the test.
We're not.
I'm not getting gaslit right now. The task was not that. The task was to find an interesting team. And unfortunately, UConn.
Boo!
I would have loved to have been Oakland or JMU.
That's
no.
Dude, I wrote down Oakland. Oakland, dude. If you think there isn't action being put on this Jack Gorka, all right, tonight, because I'll tell you this. You look a little bit deep in some of their game logs. 5 threes at plus money for this guy? He just hit 10. Let me tell you what, dude. Oakland, and they're playing tonight, and you come to me with UConn here? Derelict of duty. Noted for your performance assessment. That's all I'm going to say. Let's keep going, though. Tell me more about Houston. What about Houston and Duke? Tell me about those teams, Nick, too.
Dude, let's talk about JMU.
I'm sad people aren't going to get to see your face, because there was so much that I could see in my mind's eye that people won't see, but keep going.
Dude, JMU, let's talk about them, dude. Upset. Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing with these 12 and 14 seeds, and dude, they play loose. And I know UConn is a bad take for the fun of it, but they are a good team to watch. These other teams, bro, they just come in like Oakland, dude. This dude's gotta just chuck it. I mean, he's made less points on. He's taken less 2-point attempts than free throws, dude. This dude just chucked threes.
If you haven't watched,
that's not good basketball.
And if you haven't watched the highlights of the 10 threes, I mean, 5 of them, you're like, what are you doing?
Dude, but that's college basketball, bro. Here's the thing with college basketball, and I really hate to say it and get a little deep, but dude, it's becoming a bad product, man.
Wow.
It's becoming a bad product.
Wow.
So the transfers, the NILs, and I love that these dudes are getting paid. Don't get it twisted, but the transfer portal, it's like, well, a coach yelled at me just the wrong way. I'm out. It's like, dude, like, stop. And everyone's going to the NBA after 1 year, so it's like you don't have love for these players like you did, like a Tyler Hansbrough and like I wasn't around for this, but even like a Michael Jordan, like people love these guys, like a Christian Laettner. He was hated. JJ Redick. I mean, you hate the guy. I love the guy.
I hate him. He just
but like,
who did he
there's
just have
a
on his
reason you hate him.
podcast this week? It was LeBron. I don't even know. I just.
Oh no, they started a podcast, dude. And if you're a basketball nerd, I mean, I don't want to give any free promos because we're getting listeners.
I hate it.
No, it's a good pod if you're a basketball nerd.
I'm sure it is,
Definitely
but I
would
hate
recommend.
It. I mean, yeah.
You not like LeBron?
I think it's hard to have been a Celtics fan when he was at the Heat and be interested in listening to him like talk on a podcast. Like it's not that I don't like LeBron. I mean, how can you not respect and appreciate the history of LeBron? But I was a Celtics fan during that time, so I hated LeBron because, I mean, don't forget Dwayne Wade broke Rajon Rondo's arm. Like that stuff was very personal to me. Like when he was with the Heat beating the Celtics, that was rough for me. When Dallas won and beat the Heat, that was like, if you were to ask me, when was the greatest non-fan championship you've experienced? You know what I mean? Like a championship that meant something to me as a non-fan. Dallas beating the Heat. Great. That was nothing brought me more pleasure than that. So again, a lot of respect for LeBron, but I just, he wasn't my guy. He's caused me a lot of pain.
Okay, but you don't want to hear how he breaks down the sport at like such a high level?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. I don't want to hear him talk. He annoys me. But again, it's I just no. Why no? He's so listen, and this is what makes him good. He's so conceited, dude. Come on. No.
Dude.
I'm sorry. And him and I are probably more alike than different, but no, I'm good on that.
Yeah, minus the bank account and the athletic.
I mean, in terms of personality, but okay. That's what I meant. But
hey, look, it's the same thing for me.
Yeah.
I pulled my back playing soccer yesterday.
Yeah,
dude.
I was worried about you.
I can't move.
I was worried about you.
But yeah, so March Madness, dude. Tune in. UConn's gonna win it all.
Yeah, and follow UConn. I mean, hey, and they are a fun team.
But dude, the thing is, they're one of the few teams that makes a good product.
Well, how about this? Last week, I told everyone to jump on the Colorado Avalanche train, and it was for the same reason. It's like, yeah, they're not they're the best. Like that's why you should like them. They're like Manchester City in the way that they play the game, and I'm sure UConn is, because I remember watching them last year. I'm sure they have a amazing product, and So, man, where do we go from here? This is an old thing, but I wanted to bring it up as kind of a bigger conversation, which is people are skill classes. Like if you've ever played an RPG like Skyrim or Fallout, these other games where it gets even Dungeons and Dragons, like on paper where you are developing a character and you think about them in terms of skill classes and you realize that like if you choose this, this other thing is going to be less, right? And as you're creating this character, you realize that there is this like balance to what people are. And I think that's true, Nick. And my question for you is, what would be your perk? Like, what would be your skill? Let's say like everybody does have that like superpower. You know how that's described and things like that. What would you say is yours? I'm curious what you would say.
You know what I would have said 3 days ago? I would have said charm, right? I feel like I'm a pretty good charmer, but I can't ham it. I can't ham it up like you. And that dude, it hit me like a truck. We had parent-teacher conferences, and one of the parents, I was outside, and it was like a 20-minute, and I was like, I don't know what to say to you. I just need to walk away. So 3 days ago, I would have said charm. You know what, dude? I would say my superpower is I could build confidence in about anybody. I think I can give confidence to
I like
to
that.
anybody.
I like
I
that.
think that would be what my skill trait would be.
Instilling
And
confidence. I
dude,
like that. I like that.
dude, and like here's the thing: is I like teaching like philosophically. I mean, dirty secret. The kids are gonna grow, but you just got to teach them how to get that confidence
Right.
in the ability to grow.
Right.
So our jobs are
Well,
really to
yeah.
instill that confidence in them.
And it's the story of like the fisherman or the fish. You know, you don't give people fish, you give them the poles and the skills to get it themselves. So it's not, you know, yeah. Mine I think would be patience. Like I think I can receive a lot before I get to a point where I get really like angry. Like I stand on things and I'll like stand passionately on things, but that's not me like getting angry. Like I can take quite a lot of verbal and even physical treatment before I'm like get mad. You know what I mean? Like I think that's my thing. Would you say that's fair from what you've seen?
Dude, I will say that's true. I don't get mad. I don't like. I'm just speaking on my personal experience. I don't get mad on things like that. I get more annoyed. Like it takes a while for me to get actually mad, but like I'll get annoyed relatively quickly.
Well, that's what I'll say. Like I think that's the thing. I don't think I get annoyed. Maybe that's better. I don't get annoyed as quickly. Like that. Like
yeah, I would agree.
Yeah,
I definitely would agree.
but I thought this was a good thing to bring up today to preface. Dude, I feel like I'm losing that perk a little bit. It's wearing, bro. It's wearing. Okay? So last week, I was going to bring this to the pub, but didn't get to it, but I want to talk about this Aldi bagging situation, Nick. So if we can, I'd love to analyze this situation and help me out with it. Okay?
Go for it, dog.
So first of all, if you've never been to Aldi, great place to go and get food that's like very reasonably priced. Like you're not going to see the rotisserie chicken thing there that you'd see at Stop and Shop and the prepared meals and like all that stuff. So it's one of those grocery stores that like you're probably going to need to supplement, but they have good stuff for good prices. And one of the things about their checkout that I actually love is they're very quick and efficient. Okay? Now, one of the things I hate about Aldi is their carts are locked up and you have to put a coin in the thing, Nick. Have you actually ever done that?
What do you mean? Put a coin in?
Like bring the quarter and like do the thing?
Dude, every time.
So here's what I'm going to say.
I'm a cart guy.
So something you might not know about me, I get very nervous around that sort of thing where I'm going to have to go and what if it gets stuck and whatever. So like I will avoid the cart at all costs or try to find one that is loose. But like, it's not that I don't have a quarter, it's that I just don't like that kind of thing is like, I'm socially, I try to avoid getting myself into situations like that. Okay. But here's the thing at Aldi. If you show up without a cart, because they're one of those places where, you know, the person takes the cart and gives them their cart and then they put the next stuff in that cart quickly and efficiently. And then you're supposed to like go to the windowsill and like bag your own groceries. And like, I don't hate that dynamic. But if you come without a cart, it becomes a problem. And I'm not the only one. Like when the last time I went, because this is the thing, dude, I'm very attuned to what's going on. I worked in a grocery store and no matter where I go, I put myself in the position of the people working there and I try to help it be as smooth and efficient as possible. Okay? I'm in this for you, with you, okay? So the guy behind me doesn't have a cart, okay? He's about to bag my stuff into a cart, but I don't have a cart. So if I take his cart, then he's gonna have nothing. It's not gonna be good. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, Nick, the best thing is for me to give you my reusable bag, and when you just quickly pack them in the cart, just pack them into the bag. I'll pick the bag up and go. You still got your cart. The situation is remedied. I mean, tell me, is that disrespectful or something?
Now, here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. I agree with you, but there are some caveats to this situation. and it's important to know.
This particular one.
No, just in general. Because
Okay.
I think, yes, you should bag it. But, like, here's the thing, dog. If I'm going to line my things up for this dude to bag them, correct? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, right?
Hold on, pause.
You hear what I'm saying?
No, it just totally like cut out. I don't know if it was me or it was you, but when you said so, I lost everything from there. So just pick it up from so, like where you were starting off.
Easily. So if the things are lined up correctly, right?
Yeah.
Like if it's like your meat, then your fruit, then your veggies, then the eggs. So it goes in order. Put it in, right? Put it in the cart. But if I got the eggs in front and I expect you to bag it, no shot. If I'm the bagger, I'm going to be like, I'm going to put the eggs in. Then they're going to go home and complain, oh, well, yeah, he bagged it wrong. So it's a lose-lose. But if you put them in the right order, no problem. You should bag them.
Here's what I'm gonna say. They
You hear
are.
what I'm
I do that. I put the stuff that I want on top last, and I am conscientious of that. But again, like, so what happened is I get to it, and I'm looking, and I see all this, like I just described, unfolding. So I put the bag on. I'm like, hey, can you just put it right in the bag? And he, first of all, he scoffs, and then he goes, okay. I'm like, all right, great. And he actually knew, like, you know where, like, the babies can sit? There's actually, like, mini hooks in the little opening where the legs go. And you can actually put a bag loop on that, and it holds the bag open. And I've forgotten about that, but he knew that, so he did that. So not only is it, like, a good idea because of the larger situation, but also he had good technique. But he says, he's like, he starts scanning, and he goes, like, I just want you to know that we don't bag here. I'm doing this now as a personal courtesy, but you know, in the future we don't bag groceries here. And I have to be honest, dude. And listen, I'm a very polite person. Like that was one thing my father like put the fear of God into us about being like impolite to people. Okay, so we don't mess like that. But I just want to be like, dude, how about you just bag the groceries? How about just bag the groceries, okay? Just do it.
Dude, here's the thing, bro. Why wouldn't he bag the groceries? You set it up for him. You can't take the cart, like you explained.
To be insulted,
dude,
that's what I'm saying.
By not bagging the groceries, you're being an inefficient loser, dude.
That was
you know
just
what?
my
You know what I
point
love
is
about all
I'm
these?
saying this for you, and you're taking
I
it
hear you.
personally. Why,
dude?
Why?
Dude, here's the thing, and I love that they get to sit at Aldi. But if you're gonna act like that, take the chair away from you, bro.
Oh,
you
dude,
know what I mean?
The fact that they get to, dude, if you went back to Market Basket up in New Hampshire when I used to work there, we used to, like, if there was no one there, they made you just start scrubbing down everything. Everything. Just like, because you had to look busy all the time. You want to talk about a cult? Oh my gosh. So anyway, it's just like, and I'm not saying their job doesn't suck. Like, trust me, I get it, but like, it's not an insult. And again, if you have a bag with you and you can just put it open, what is the difference? What is the difference of just putting it in the bag? Like, in that situation, it definitely makes sense. But listen, if it's more than one bag full, fine. But the windowsill
But if
thing
it's more than
makes
one
sense.
bag full, you probably have a cart.
Well,
switch out.
There you go. There it is.
Like, dude, if it's one bag full, bag the thing. Here's my Aldi thing, dude. I don't go to Aldi anymore. It's inconveniently far away, aka 15 minutes.
Oh, mine's
away.
very close. Yeah.
So we had one that was very close, and I went, and there was one specific guy, and I always had a cart because I go shopping for the week. Jake likes to go a couple times a week, so he'll get a couple things, and we just do it a little differently. So I always have a cart, but I always went to this one guy because he organized it in a way, like he'd put all the refrigerated items in one corner of the cart, and the Aldi carts are big, at least where I was shopping, and he put all the other stuff. So it was literally like I got to pick it up as a chunk and put it in my bag, and then I was gone. So I always looked for him, and when he wasn't there, dude, and the other guy that worked when I went, dude, it was this bald dude, and he just threw it in, no care in the world, and I'm like, you son of a bitch, bro. And I know we don't swear, but I'm looking at him like, dude, you make me sick, bro. You make me sick. You can't organize it once? So I get you, bro. Aldi, hit or miss.
Yeah, and I think the thing that is tough as a larger societal thing, we all just gotta chill out a little bit. Like, trust me, I get it, but like, being pissed off at everyone all the time, like, you know, I come here and I shoot my shot, but when I'm out in public, like, everyone's getting smiles and, hey, how you doing? Like, that's just...
Oh, yeah.
Why wouldn't you do
dude,
that?
Speaking of shooting your shot, dude.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
Jake sent a Hail Mary on Thursday, dude.
Oh, God. What I say?
Hail Mary.
What I did? Oh. Yeah. Go ahead.
So, we have been watching. So, I got Jake on Instagram, and he's been sending me reels. He sends me more than I send him. But his quality of reel is, he's more quantity. I'm more quality. So, I send solid ones.
Yours do slay me. It is true.
Many balloons.
That guy. I think he might come on the pod, but anyway. So we love this guy. Don't call.
So there's this guy, and he was on Perfect Match and The Mole, and that's how I knew him. And Jake knew him through Instagram. And Jake was like, "Dude, there was this podcast clip of him singing a song, and the dude reacted, and it was the worst reaction I've ever seen."
The guy was not equipped to do a podcast like we do, from what I saw in the video. Like, just everything about it was like, why? And again, listen, if we lived in LA, I'm telling you right now, Nick, we would already have many more. It would just, there's more opportunities to expand there. But anyway, we're fighting against that regional discrepancy. But this kid, you know.
So Jake was like, dude, I think we should have this guy's name's Dom on the pod. And dude, he sends, bro.
Do you want me to read it?
Dude, the most. Hey, Dom. Dude, just read it, bro.
Let me.
Dude, I would have, if I saw it, I would have been like, bro.
All right.
What the heck did this dude send? All right, here he goes.
We can post this on Instagram too. Hi, Dom. I hope this finds you well. My name is Jake Landry, and my coworker / podcast co-host, and I really think you are awesome. We are here just finishing parent conferences talking about how great you are, and I figured I would shoot my shot. I forgot that I said that. I saw you singing Hillary Duff on that podcast and was sad that he didn't vibe or understand. Our podcast is not popular or well known at all, but we love you and we thought we would give it a shot. It's called Two Putts. Our pathetic Instagram is @2puttspod. Appreciate you even reading this. All the best, Jake. And it's formatted like an email with, the spaces between the greetings.
Dude, I hope this message finds you well.
No good?
Dude, first off, everyone knows that line is used as a passive-aggressive attack.
Which is crazy because I'm dead serious. Like, and you know this, I'm naive, dude. What were we talking about where you're like, dude, I don't think you understand, like, maliciousness enough to understand what's happening here.
We're tutoring.
Yeah. Oh, right. So, like, I told Melanie about this message, and she literally was like, I'm begging you to delete it. Please tell me you're kidding. This is so embarrassing. Like, we talked about secondhand embarrassment, and I'm sure some people got it just hearing that. I'm not embarrassed at all. Like, at all. At all by that. Like, I don't feel...
Dude, here's the thing. The immediate issue, bro, is you formatted a DM like an email.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
Dude, everything, right?
I think especially it shows our seriousness. Yeah.
Then you hit him with the passive aggressive. I hope this message finds you well, which I agree. You don't use it like that.
It's caring. It's compassionate.
But you don't use it like that. But literally everybody else in the world uses that as a passive.
I'm demonstrating compassion for another person's, well-being during that day, and during their state when they received the email.
we're all good. We're all for a self-deprecating, but to say pathetic Instagram, that made me sick, dude.
Well, I mean, I just want to acknowledge the fact that there's like 7 followers. You know, it's in development.
Here's the kicker. So Jake's conferences were over, and he was staying with me just to hang out. And dude, the kicker was before he left, he goes, dude, like I really think he's gonna respond. Like he left that night going, dude, Tom's gonna be on the podcast.
I thought, yeah, I'm still a little surprised that, like, every time I open up my messages and I see I have a message, I am kind of surprised when it's not him. But listen, I'm not mad. I think we've planted a seed, and you just gotta let it grow. Okay, I do think we should message the Many Balloons guy. That guy's great.
So here's the thing, viewers. Now that celebrities may or may not be reading, what celebrity do you want on? Just let us know, and we'll shoot them a message.
Yeah,
an embarrassing one, and we'll read it, and then maybe they'll respond and see what happens. So, dude, just let us know, because we're mini influencers.
Do you want to tell the Tingo story? Our friend anniversary is coming up. Our 1-year friend anniversary, and we were talking about some stories or something. Do you want to? I mean, we don't have to do Tingo, but let's do a story in closing, and then we'll try to we're gonna do a reaction to a YouTube video. I'm a little nervous how it's gonna translate to the pod, so we're gonna save that for last. But before we do you have is it not Tingo's day? What story should we tell?
Dude, let's do Tingo later in May when all that really hits the fan. But dude, my favorite story, dude, with me and Jake, because I started working where we worked about 13 days ago, probably
a year ago,
like middle of March. I started, and like, obviously it's always weird when you go to a new place, you don't really know anyone, whatever, but it was right around this time where Jake had mentioned like phone numbers, and I looked at Jake,
not that quickly.
Maybe it wasn't that quickly. No. No, it was when you got my number. Whenever you got my number, and you were like, yeah, dude, I wanted to ask like pretty quickly to get your number. And I was like, oh, dude, we weren't friends like that when you asked. I don't just give my number out. But here's the thing, Jake. Your number's saved in my phone, and that is a big deal, bro.
Yeah.
I don't save a lot of numbers in my phone.
Dude, I appreciate it.
So you got to take that one to heart.
It was like, I mean, a lot of teachers in schools share numbers right away, just because generally there's just communication that needs to happen, throughout the day, or like in and out, especially like in our positions where, again, it's so fluid throughout the school, and like things happen from day to day. So it was more like, hey, this should be done. And like, I think some of our other coworkers had probably like whatever, and they were, people were like, hey, do you have his number? Like, we need him for this. We have to talk to him about that. And I'd say, I'm like, oh, I'm actually, I don't want to freak him out. I really don't want to freak him out, because I'm a big fan of Nick, and I just don't want him to feel it's too soon. I was very, I let it take its time to develop, which I'm thankful for, dude. Because I'm a lot, and that's what I knew. And I didn't want to, I don't want to act like, these characters that everyone gaslights and calls crazy on like Married at First Sight and stuff. But I know that, you know what it's like? It's like a 3D printer, dude. You got to just layer it on, and then you'll get the full statue, but a little bit of layers at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I didn't want to freak him out.
I did.
And here's the thing, dude. If he had asked for my number, I probably would have been like, dude, I'll give it to you later, and then forget about it.
Well, yeah. Now we're. Oh, by the way,
we're doing a pod, dude.
Well, my friend was like, "Hey, we should get the soccer back up." I said, "Dude, I got a center back," and I swear to God, I said, "What he lacks in athleticism, he has in height, dude." So. That comment, bro, dude, pisses me off, bro. First off, not only am I tall, dude, I'm
dude, for my build, I'm an athletic freak,
Yeah,
bro.
but here's
Like,
what I'm
people
gonna tell
need
you
to
though.
understand that.
You are, and this is where I think like you actually would be like, you would fit well, and I'm excited. But I don't want to oversell, like, and have people
No,
looking for
undersell me,
something.
'cause I don't have the
That's what I'm
footwork.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So trust me, I know.
Like,
yeah, I
it's
know.
not the athleticism. Let's not get it twisted, listeners. It's not the athleticism. It will never be an athleticism problem. All
Well,
right.
can I-
It is a foot skill problem.
Well, let me say this, dude. I genuinely feel this way. I kind of think if we are thinking about doing a soccer thing going into next year, that we should go to a field and work on your heading and just put crosses into you. Because if we went into that league and you could just get in the box, dude, free goal, just like me in FIFA, dude. I got those corners on lock, but I can't play
I don't
defense.
even want to talk about FIFA
Yeah,
right
I
now.
hear
That
ya.
just triggered me.
I hear you.
That just
I'm
triggered
sorry
me.
about that. I'm sorry about that, dude. Well, let's find a YouTube video. So and I'll probably like edit this so it's a little bit more clean. But so let me launch YouTube here. Hopefully you can see. Can you see?
Oh,
this?
look at that!
Okay, yeah,
Join
yeah,
activity.
okay. Yeah, join the activity. I'm gonna authorize. Oh wait, can you make an avatar for your screen instead of the 2 dots? That would be really cool. Can you
Dude, I
just-
kind of am invested in the 2 dots right now.
All right, all right, two dots. Yeah, that would be the name of some. So you have, okay, so Nick came up, he was charged with finding 3 videos, and just like with his task of March Madness, he was derelict of duty, did not find 3 videos, but gave us a bunch of different ideas of videos.
No, it was
No, it's great.
Dude,
I said
I'm getting gaslit, though. You watch the video yourself.
No, I like it. So we're gonna have to find one together. So here's the other options. I mean, let's look. Scientific video? What does that mean? Messages?
Dude, here's the thing. We're stupid. Like, let's just call it what it is. Like, if we watch an actual like scientific video on like how what would happen if the sun shrunk 10 times, like, our minds would be blown.
All right, I like it. Oh, what's entropy? The most misunderstood concept in physics. Perfect. All right, let's see.
These days, everybody's watching their wallet. Everybody's got a penny
Can you
pin.
see this? Can you hear
Deposit
this?
in. It's one of the easiest ways
Yeah.
to save money. Getting the solar installed, no money down. It's cheaper
They're
than
making us
going
watch the
with
whole
my normal
ad.
energy
God.
company. My name's Calvin, and I'm a Posigen customer.
That was brutal.
Yeah, first off, while this is playing, let's go
Another
off, dude.
ad? No, I'm gonna skip. Oh,
Wait,
All right,
wait,
I'll
I don't have
skip
an
this.
ad.
This is a video.
Are you on the video right now?
'Cause
What does
Yeah.
the Earth get from
Wait.
the sun?
What does the Earth get from sun?
Yeah, I have ad block, dude. What are you, from the Stone Ages?
Well, it's light rays.
What do we get from the
Heat.
sun?
What do we get from the sun?
I'm at.
In the
One
winter
sec.
of 1813, France was
I
being
wanna
invaded
pause.
by the armies of Austria,
History?
Prussia,
I
and
don't know
Russia.
if we can.
I'm
The
at.
son of one of Napoleon's generals
I'm at-
was Sadi Carnot, a 17-year-old student. On December 29th,
I don't know about
he
you, but it
writes a
won't let
letter
me
to
pause.
Napoleon to request to join
Yeah,
in
it
the
won't
fight.
let me pause either.
Napoleon,
shit.
preoccupied in battle, never replies. But
Dude,
Carnot
skip
gets
it.
his wish a few
Just
months
restart
later
it.
when Paris is attacked.
How?
The students defend a chateau just.
Grab the
This
thing and
is a
restart
video
it.
about one of the most
Oh, it just let me pause.
Oh, so you're in charge of it. Fine. Do your thing.
You see it?
You're going back to the beginning? Yeah, I can see that it's at 2 seconds. Isn't that where you put it at?
Yeah.
All right, hit play, bro.
is a video about one of the most important
Misunderstood
yet least
concept
understood
in physics.
concepts in all of physics. It governs everything.
The thing is,
from
I don't
molecular
understand physics in
collisions
general.
to
It's how
humongous
stuff moves and
storms.
stuff.
From the beginning
And then,
of
like,
the universe,
how raindrops
through
move
its
and how
entire evolution,
yeah, like
to
how
its
eggs
inevitable
break and
end.
stuff.
It may, in fact, determine the direction of time and even be the reason that life exists.
I did hear something
To
interesting
see the
about time
confusion around
travel,
this
that
topic,
the
you
only
need
way
ask
to
only
travel
one
in time
simple
would be the
question.
future, and it would be to
What
go
does the
somewhere
Earth
very
get
far,
from the
very
sun?
fast, and then come
What
back,
does the Earth get from sun?
and you would have aged a lot slower than Earth.
Well, it's light rays.
What do we get from the sun?
Heat.
Warmth.
Who said heat?
Vitamin D. We get vitamin
That
D.
kid's
from
stupid, bro.
Vitamin
Light.
D.
Duh.
A lot of energy.
What
A
does
lot
the
of
Earth
energy.
get from the sun? Energy?
Yeah, it's energy.
Oh, what nerds, dude.
And,
what a basic
Every
answer.
day the Earth gets a
Energy.
certain amount of energy from the sun. And then how much energy does the Earth
radiate back into space relative
Dude,
to that
about as
that it
much
gets from the
energy as
sun?
it takes me on the
Probably not
toilet,
as
dog. Like,
much. I
a lot.
don't believe it. It's just radiating right back.
I'd say less.
Less.
It's got to be less.
Say less.
I guess about
It's
70%.
stupid.
I think it's a fraction.
I'd say 20%.
20%? Come on, dude.
We
I
use
trust
some
that dude
Harry
with the
Potter
glasses.
looking. Yeah, I mean,
right?
come on.
But the thing about energy is it never really goes away. You can't really use it up.
It would have to break even, wouldn't it? Same amount, yeah.
You know, cause
Oh,
and
this is
effect,
that's
they'd
the same
be
dude that
equal in
answered the
some
worst
ways,
answer.
right?
For most of the Earth's history, it should be exactly the same amount of energy in from the sun as Earth radiates into space.
Really?
Wow. Because if we didn't do that, then
Oh,
the
the
Earth would get a lot
radiation would
hotter.
That'd be a
stay.
big problem.
Duh.
So if that is the case,
Yep.
then what are we really getting from the sun?
Nothing.
Give your skin what it's
Oh, come on. I just got hit with an ad. You didn't?
like a bright glow.
I'll pause it. You got to get ad block, bro.
All right, but are we? I don't even know what that is. Wait, press play again.
From the sun.
I don't know. What do we get without the energy?
But nobody talks about it.
Did you go back?
To answer that, we have to go back
Alpha,
to a
where are
discovery
you?
made
I just
2
see the sun right
centuries
now.
ago.
Yeah.
We just went
In
into
just
the
went
sun.
into
All
the sun.
1913,
Two
France
Oh,
was
map.
invaded by the
Yeah, yeah.
armies of Austria, Prussia, and Russia.
Russia.
The son of one of Napoleon's generals was Sadi Carnot, a 17-year-old student. On December 29th, he writes a letter to Napoleon to request to
Oh,
join
look
in
at
the
that
fight.
handwriting.
Napoleon, preoccupied in battle,
Look at the
never
horse's
look,
face.
look.
but Carnot gets his wish a few months later when Paris is attacked. The students defend a chateau
Dude, I'll tell you
just
what.
east of
I
the
like
city,
the little motion
but
in the
they're
cartoon.
no match for
I don't
the
like it when it's
advancing
just
armies, and Paris
not
falls
moving.
after
They did a
only
nice
a
job
day
here.
of fighting. Forced to retreat, Carnot is
You should
devastated.
comment on it.
Man, he's devastated.
7 years later, he goes to visit his father, who's fled to
Are you
Prussia
recording
after
our stream?
Napoleon's downfall.
Yeah.
His father
Oh
was
my
not
God,
only a
so it
general,
literally
but
is gonna
also
be
a
spitting
physicist.
dots.
He wrote
Yeah,
an
the whole
essay on
time.
how energy is most efficiently transferred in mechanical systems.
Mm.
When his son comes to visit,
Oh my
they
gosh.
talk at length about
They
the
talk.
big
Look at this. The
breakthrough of
days
the
are
time.
flying by, dude. There was
Steam
just a
engines.
thunderstorm.
Steam
Oh, no,
engines
they're
were
comets.
already being used to power ships, mine
Man, they had two
ore,
opportunities
and
to wish on a
excavate
shooting
ports.
star, and they missed
And
them
it was
both 'cause they
clear
were
that the future
so deep in
industrial and
conversation.
military might of
That's
nations
tough, dude.
depended on having the best.
They could have just
steam
wished
engines.
for their answer.
But French designs were falling behind those of other countries, like Britain. So Sadi Carnot took it upon himself to figure out why.
Damn, this video sucks.
At the time, even the best
Yeah,
steam
this video
engines
does
only
suck.
converted around 3% of thermal energy
It's
into
like
useful
Stephen H. Smith
mechanical work.
compilations.
All right, let's abandon
If
this.
he
Yeah.
could improve on that, he could give France
in
a
charge of
huge
it.
advantage and restore its place in the world. So he
I
spends
don't
the
even know
next
how to-
3 years studying.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm trying to find something.
Hold on. Come back to the activity now.
What's the activity?
Oh, hold on.
Leave activity?
Hold on. No, dude. Chess in the park? Oh, we could play a chess game. Chef Showdown?
That would actually be funny.
We could play Putt Party. You want to play mini golf?
Here, let's run some golf.
Want to do Bobble League? Dude? Checkers? Dude, let's play a game of checkers for all the marbles.
All right, dude.
Dude, wow, this is kind of a big moment here, to be honest.
Are you joining or are you creating?
I just made it, so I don't really know. Oh, I see. Okay. I'll create it.
Okay.
Free jump. Oh. Do you want to do forced jump where you have to jump, or do you want to do free jump?
Dude, I don't.
Dude,
Rules of checkers.
oh wow, you don't remember how to play checkers? Sounds like an amazing.
No,
Alright,
no,
do
no.
you
I
see a
no, I
game? Do Do you see a game up there? Jake Landry's Den of the Tender Chocolate.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Let's go.
Dude, are you serious?
I'm not gonna claim to be the checkers expert, bro.
I hate this game.
Are you just gonna copy my moves? Are you one of those? I'm just moving quickly so you think I have a real decisive plan.
Dude, that was my next plan, bro.
I know. There's an attack on the eastern front, bro. Oh wow, I just was gonna do the same thing. I thought of this first though. Yeah, now I think I have to move into a jump.
Oh, that was bad, bro.
No, because... Oh no! Oh, I thought I had a double jump. Oh god. Oh lord. Yeah, that's really bad.
That's tough to see, dude. I was good at checkers.
I was good at checkers. Yeah. Dragonfly, that's cute. Well, now you're stuck there forever, so deal with that. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, shoot, Nuggets.
Dude, my Den of the Tender Chocolate is feeling it right now.
It's not looking good.
It's yeah, I hate checkers, by the way. That's why I play chess mostly, just because like checkers feels too limiting. You know, it feels like I don't have the freedom to do what I need to do. Ah, I see. Okay, little just non-move. Okay.
Yeah, these are. I'm gonna non-move for the rest of the game. I gotta make you make a move.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think I'm at the point where I have to. Oh lord. What if I do this? Oh no, that's bad. Oh gosh. I feel like people who know checkers are looking at this game like, wow, Black has never played worse. Oh dude, you didn't take the jump. That's very interesting.
Oh, I didn't see that. Shoot, Nugget.
Alright, okay. That could be big here. Big momentum shift in the game.
That's called a blunder.
Yeah, but I think I have that covered, big guy.
This is just tough to watch.
No, because the left hand side, I'm in real trouble on this left hand side. This is bad. This would be an auto resign if it wasn't a gentleman's game. Look at this double jump to king. This is hurtful. Am I even gonna get a single one of your pieces? How is this going so wrong? Oh my gosh. Dude, what if I don't get any of your pieces?
Dude,
you just missed a double jump, bro.
Where?
You could have moved this guy and done. Oh gosh. Oh lordy. I don't even know if I'm gonna get a single one of your pieces.
That was a bad move.
Dude, people who bet the shutout are sweating right now. Dude, the only move I have is to move into a double jump. Oh lord. Oh no.
The shutout is plus 10,000 was a great money line.
There's someone tell me if there's another move than what I have to do.
Yo, let's run a chess game. That was not good. Yo, that was not good. Jake Landry's Den of the Tender Chocolate. Dude, I'm
so glad we have that on video. Oh my gosh. That is twisted.
All right, yo, let's run a chess game, dude. You gotta get redemption.
I'm actually crying. Oh my gosh, that is twisted.
Leave activity. That was fun. All right. Let's do chess in the.
Oh no, I got you, bro. I got you. Oh no, you chose checkers. Don't do that.
I know.
Oh Lord. Oh my gosh.
So
I'm actually crying right now. I'm not even joking. My eyes are watering. Ugh, I know I'm gonna tush you in this chess game, but man, that was. It's not gonna be a shutout. I'll tell you that. Oh
dude,
Lord.
that was funny, bro.
Wow, I need some water after that. I'll create the game.
Somebody knows checkers. Is there a move?
I don't even know. That was crazy. All right. Oh Lordy. Sweet. All right. Here we go. Reki Gambit. I don't really know it at all, but. Oh Lord, I'm still crying. Probably should have put a time limit on this. Oh no.
I just win? It's like there's no way. I just.
No, you didn't win.
Oh god.
Don't worry, you didn't win. I mean, okay.
That was a bad move.
I mean, I don't think it was like a terrible move. That was a terrible move.
That was a terrible move. Yo, but at least I got a piece.
I mean, that's how chess works. That's supposed to be how checkers works too, but oh gosh. Oh loud. Don't do it, dude. Okay, thank you.
Gasoline's for losers.
I'm glad you think that.
I like the noise that it makes.
I do too.
When you hit the piece down, dude. It makes me sick, dude. Oh, that was a good move. No, it wasn't. It was a good move, bro.
Oh gosh.
Jeez, this dude's making me retreat. Is this how the Reki Gambit gets played?
I doubt it. Oh gosh. Oh, I missed an even better move. Darn it. Dang it. But if you don't see it, it might still be their next move.
Don't see it.
Trust me, I know that.
Dude. Oh, shit, dicks. All right. Cut that. Dude.
That was the right move. Good job. I could have moved my queen to a4 and checked and taken your bishop, but I missed it. So instead you were able to trade.
That was funny, bro, because I actually took my time there.
That was good. I was proud of you. Oh, that checkers game just wow.
I'm puckered, bro.
Wow.
No, pawns are non-pieces, right? Just so you know. I think my favorite piece is the rook. Oh.
Oh.
What was funny about that?
The funny part is that I moved the pawn forward so I could move the bishop back and attack your rook. And then instead of that, you just move the rook where my bishop could take it for free. So if you watched it, yeah. That was
Look, I got you right where I want you.
okay. Oh lordy. All right.
I'm gonna do a makeshift castle here. Watch.
It's called castling by hand.
Is it? That's an actual thing.
Yeah.
I thought I was being funny, but
No, but it's a thing. You don't say. All right. Interesting.
yeah, I call that the Queen's Gambit.
Well, a gambit is when you put up a piece for them to take for hopefully a later, thing. So luckily you didn't just give your queen up for free, like you have so many of your other pieces this game. I'm just gonna try to make it uncomfortable for you. How's that sound? Oh, that's exactly what I wanted you to do. Thank you.
I had to, bro. I guess I didn't have to.
I mean, you could have taken with the other pawn, but
Look at that, dude. He's surrounded by his guard. You ain't messing with this king for a little bit, dog. Oh. you hate to see it, dude. You really do. I got it.
oh darn.
I had to take it.
Yeah,
You thought I was gonna take?
No, I actually just made a terrible move. Terrible blunder. Because the queen was on. I just gave you a rook for free. Unreal.
Yeah, dude. That's what I do, though. I put such pressure on the board that you don't know how to react.
That's all right. I have another interesting. Oh, that's actually an interesting move. Let's see here. How about a little? No. Interesting. Okay. This is gonna be bad.
There's no way I win this game, but it's better than the checkers game.
I don't know. This is actually this is gonna be kind of interesting. I mean, I don't think you know how to close the deal, but it's not. I mean, you're down a piece, but I don't think it's totally over for you. Let's see if you can push the pressure in the right way. Because I see some. If the board got flipped, I'd be like, okay, all right. That was a loud move right there, dude. Really slap that one down.
I thought it was your move.
No, I've been waiting for you, dude.
Oh, dude, I feel like such an idiot.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, see, I would have moved that pawn earlier, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I'm in check. No wonder I can't move.
Oh my gosh, I just got so lucky because I just gave you my queen and you didn't see it. That was, wow. Well, I definitely should have lost this game too, but thankfully your chess checklist is not, although I've missed so many blundered queens before in my days. Oh my gosh, how many times am I going to give you my queen for free and have you miss it? And then I just missed your queen. I literally could have just taken it and I didn't do it. What's wrong with me? Alright, dude, let's see how you can handle a... I mean, you're kind of in trouble here, but we'll see.
Sick, dude. Dude, this is just utter discrimination. Dude, you would isolate my pawns like that, you little baby man.
Yeah, that's the right move.
You're just, dude. Oh, you son of a gun, dude.
Oh, sorry. This is where if you just like knew what to do, you'd be better than me at chess. Like, cause you just don't know the recipes. You know what I mean? Like, but once you get that rook on that file, it's pretty much GG, as they say in France. Dude, you're gonna forget about this one. Remember this guy?
How could I forget about him?
Oops, did I just move? Oops. Oh, actually, that's fine.
But it doesn't matter. It's so... Dude,
I know, but
really? You can't even let me get a pretend queen?
After checkers? No shot. No shot.
See ya.
No. Oh my god, no.
Wait, the game was over.
Yeah, but I didn't checkmate you and trapped your king, so we drew. I can't believe I just gave up a draw. I was trying to be
What
so
a
cute.
clutch performance by the kid, dude. What a clutch performance by the kid. Wow. When all hope was lost, he settles on a draw. Dude, that's a W in my book.
Wow.
Oh, you can review the game.
Well, here's what I'm going to say. So, I'm obviously going to edit this. None of that video really worked for the pod, but we did get some good YouTube stuff. But everybody who joined in the pod, we did do some video. Check it out on YouTube. It's actually pretty amazingly entertaining, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So we'll put that out there. But shorter pod this week. By the way, Matt James's band is playing next week at Park City Music Hall in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So if you're in the area and can make it, it's going to be amazing. Saturday, March 30th. And he was asking me this week about getting back on, so we're going to try to get him back on soon. So anyway, give us some celebrities to send messages to. I have no shame. And Nick, we'll see you next time.
Enjoy watching UConn.
Oh my gosh.
All right, yo. Peace.